Come on, tell him thank you, give him praise, give him honor, give him all the glory, for this is the day that he has made. He's allowed us to be a part of it, and for that we should tell him thank you. I'm here today to share with you all my gift tags that I created for Tamika's Scrapdaworld Christmas shaped gift tag swap. And I'm so excited about it. Can't wait to see what the ladies have created in this swap. Okay, I'm going to share with you all the funniest story. When I signed up for Tamika's swap, the first thing came to my mind was that this was going to be easy for me because I'm going to use my Christmas EK Success Bail Punch. I bought that punch about 3 or 4 years ago, and I never really used it. And so I said this would be the perfect opportunity for me to pull out the bail. So all month long, ever since I signed up for the swap, I would come home and I'll pull out different things that I was going to use on the bail. Every day I would envision, I was designing this bail in my mind. And so my thought on that was, I really haven't had time to just sit down and create the bail punch, because for the last 6 weeks I've been working the governor's election phone bank, and then all of the month of October we had a major event at our church, so I haven't really had time to just go to work and come home and just craft. But I was designing this bail in my mind so that I knew when it was time for me to get ready to do it, I have everything in one place and a design in my mind. I could just breeze through it. Well, Monday came, the day that I had set aside to do the tags, and I realized that my bail punch was too small. Tamika did not want the tags too small. She didn't want them overly big, but they needed to fit like in the palm of your hand. And I realized Monday that bail punch was not going to work, and I was beating myself up from Monday, Tuesday to Wednesday, because all this time I thought that bail punch was gonna work. However, so I had to come up with something different, and which made me have to brainstorm, and I did come up with another tag. I hope you all like it. All right, so let me share with you what I did come up with. I end up making a candle. I end up making a candle. I made a candle. And I'm going to be honest with you, I am really amazed at how beautiful this candle turned out. For it to have not put a lot of thought or overly thought about this creation. I'm really, really, really excited about it. Okay. All right, and so let me just show you. So that's one. All right, let me show you without the string. That string getting on my nerves. All right, so I end up using my Cricut cartridge to come up with my shape. Now, let me explain the rules to you. The rules were you had to design or create a tag for Christmas or winter, and it had to be a shape. Okay, it was your choice if you wanted to have a sentiment or not. However, you did have to have a to and from, so I chose a to and from, and I stamped it on my back part of the candle. Okay, and you had to do 2 embellishments. That's basically it. You had to have something to have something here where the recipient can attach it to a gift bag. Okay, so I chose this this tag, and as you saw over here in this one, this was my ribbon. Okay, all right, let me just walk you through what I use. First of all, this is a 3-layer tag. I use file folder. I use Heidi Swap last year's Christmas collection paper, designer paper, and I used red cardstock from Basil for my back. Okay, I glued those all together. Now, I used, for my shape, the candle, I used this Cricut cartridge, Joys of Seasons. Joys of the Season. Get it together, Tina. Get it together. I often tell my students at school, read only words that you see. Don't add words. Read what you see. So I'm laughing at myself. But anyway, Joys of the Season is the cartridge that I use for this shape. Okay. All right. So I used my Beacons 3-in-1 glue to sandwich the 3 pieces together. In this Cricut cartridge, it gives you the candle and then the base, and it came with holly leaves and berries and a flame, all cuts out on one cut. I didn't want to use the holly leaves or the berries, but I like this little branch punch by Martha Stewart. Bought this punch on clearance. I think I paid less than $3 for this punch. Thank you for focusing. About 3 or 4 years ago. And I love the way it came out. Okay. For my sentiment, a very Merry Christmas, I used a set from the October stamp of the month a few years ago from Close to My Heart. A very Merry Christmas. Love that stamp. As you can see, I had only used one punch on here. And so this is my second one. That's what I like about these swaps. It forces me to bring out items that I have that's just sitting around I'm not using. So thank you, Tamika. All right, so that's the sentiment that I use. For the back, the to and from, I found a few weeks ago, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I was in Hobby Lobby trying to get something for church. And you know, you go in Hobby Lobby, I'm supposed to be over by the flowers. I'm all the way over here in the scrapbooking. But I found a 16-piece, 16 stamps, and 9 framelit dies, a tag set by Stephanie Bernard. It was a Sizzix by Stephanie Bernard. I was so surprised to see that in Hobby Lobby. And it came with like 10 tags, and then it had some ornament shapes and everything on there. But anyway, it came with this stamp set came with that, so that's where I got the to and from for. From. Tina, get it together, the devil. All right, what I did with the leaves, after let me see if you can see the glimmer, the shimmer, the glimmer. Girl, you crazy. I used this Winker Stella that I paid $7 for. Yes, I did say $7. Good God Almighty. At the Scrap Expo in August, I thought it was very interesting, so I did buy one. And this is my first time using it, and I really, really did like the effect that it gave to my branches. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, up here, I wanted the candle to imitate a candle that had been burning and the wax was falling. So I just took a pencil and tried to make my own little, line. And then I took my Zig two-way pen and I glued it all up. And then I used this red glitter that I had sitting around and glittered it up. And I'm telling you, I was like a kid in the candy store. I'm like, whoa, Tina doing a little something. It is so nice. I really like it. You can see the shine right there. Really, really nice. Makes you feel like it is the holidays. Okay? I thought that came out nice. I took my 110 special black Copic marker and trimmed because all of this was white. And so I just edged that in black. I think it came out nice. Gave it like a smudge look to it. Okay. All right. So that's basically it. This is what I used. Let me show you my packaging. Now, I struggled with this packaging. I've wasted a lot of, excuse me, a lot of trim and material because I was trying to find the perfect wrap and bow and lace. And I just couldn't find anything. I think it looks beautiful just like this. Just like this. And somebody said to me one time that more is not always better. So in this case, I agree with that. More is not always better. So this is my packaging. All right, until next time, you all be blessed.